what we're going to look at right now, everyone. Some world records happened, didn't they? Ling Kun Jiang with a 1.27 second Pyraminx world record. Bit rude, bit fast, hey? 1.27 seconds. Relax there, buddy. We also had, I don't have video of this, but we had, it probably exists somewhere, but we had Square One 4.88 average world record from Dylan Baumbach from America, I believe. And what else did we have? We had this little scamp. Yihang Wang he beat his own world record for a 4.25 second 3x3 average. Now, we're going to come back and look at that again in a minute, that post, because there's something interesting in there. But first, we are going to look, thank you very much to Matthew Mayernick for letting me take a look at this video. We're going to watch Matthew's video about Yihang's average, okay? Here we go.
Timon is the only person who can stop a Chinese victory in the 2025 World Championships.
Can he,
it was
though?
evident with his 2 sub-5 winning averages in both NAC and All-Stars. SSL also showed that out of all the non-Chinese keywers,
SSL
he's the only one who can actually compete with them. Yihang Wang is running away with the 3x3 world record average. In this most recent one,
love the music.
He actually counted a 3 and a 4 flat to give him a 4.25 world record average. And this isn't even his highest potential, as he counted a 4.7 in the average. Could you even imagine what it would be like if he just got another low 4? We are converging on the sub 4 second 3x3 world record average. There is no question that Yihang can break world records and further his own dominance in the sport of speedcubing. However,
okay, so there we go. That was the times there. 4.76, 3.98 counting, 4.8 didn't count, and the 3.96 he nearly had. Look at that, with the 4.0, nearly had 3 sub 4 solves in that average. That's wild. Absolutely wild.
Doesn't matter if you can get great solves at local competitions when it comes to getting major championship victories. Legacies are often marked with who can win the most amount of championships. Can Yihang handle the nerves to win his first ever Worlds?
Good question.
When it comes to this upcoming Worlds 2025, who will be able to handle the pressure?
The only person...
So go and watch the rest of Matthew's video by yourselves, all right? Give him the views. He raises some very interesting points. This is kind of leading us to a really exciting World Championships, I think. Is Timon going to take it? Because all Yihang has to do, and I say this like it's easy, but all Yihang has to do is hold his nerve. All Yihang has to do is put those solves down, like we know he can in the final. And we saw him having a hard time emotionally at the last World Championships, right? When he was up against Max, he had a hard time. Poor lad, he's only little, but he had a really hard time. He was crushed when Max got him. If he can hold it together, he can have it. He can have World Champion. Will Max be a contender for World Champion as well? That remains to be seen. I'd love to think so. Surely he's still ripping, but that's going to be a really interesting World Championship. Hemojito in the chat, World Champs is going to be the biggest thing in cubing yet. It's going to be a very dramatic 3x3 final, isn't it? Hey, everyone, while we're on the subject of Yihang, while we're on the subject of him, let's talk about Gan for a second real quick, okay? Because this post, it's obviously a post of the solve, but it's also an announcement that they are going to give away the cube that he used. But Mike, what cube was that? What did the Gan Guru use to break the world record this time? Was it the Gan 15 prototype? No, Timmy. No, it was not. It was a Gan 12 UV, the fastest 3x3 solver on the Gan Guru team, despite the fact that the 15 prototypes are out, and he must have them. I refuse to believe that Yihang Wang doesn't have 15 prototypes, but he's not using it. You could argue that his 12 is what he's used to and it's more broken in or whatever, but I found that kind of interesting. I want to give Jaden a shout for sending me that post and being like, this is interesting, isn't it? And I said, that is interesting, isn't it? And I scratched my little chin and thought, that's something that's worth poking. That's something that's worth poking. I don't really have much more to say about it than it is what it is. It exists. Yihang Wang set a new world record on the Gan 12. We know he's not going to use a 13 and 14 because they're whack. But the 15 prototypes are out. They exist. He has them. Surely. I am speculating there because I don't have any proof that he has them, but he's Yihang freaking Wang. He must have them. but he's not using them. In Semming saying, remember that Timon used the 11 even when the 12 was released. Yep, we know that. And we know that all the gurus prefer the 12, except maybe Matty, who has used the 13 and 14, more so the 14. Nexter, he maybe uses it at home, but maybe wouldn't risk it at a comp. Totally valid. I hear ya.